You're watching 11 Alive Morning News. 11 minutes of nonstop news starts now.
Thanks for staying with us as we kick off your 11 minutes of nonstop news.
For the next 11 minutes, we bring you continuous coverage of your top headlines. Weather and traffic, here's what we are following. A new jail proposed for Fulton County as issues continue with overcrowding. We're getting a first look at that plan for a new facility and how much it could cost you.
A warning this morning from work from home offers that come with risks. We're checking out the top professions where investigators are seeing more scams.
Grab that coat before you go out. Temperatures down into the 20s and 30s out there. It's a cold start. We'll warm up this afternoon and for the next couple of days. I'll let you know how warm it's going to get coming up.
Now we're filling up on the West Expressway for our friends coming in I-20 from Lithia Springs, and in about the next 20 minutes you'll be contending with a very bright sunshine.
We begin your 11 minutes of nonstop news with a $1.75 billion proposal now to build a new jail in Fulton County.
This will cost more than it took to build Mercedes-Benz Stadium. 11 Alive's Ariana Manish joining us with a closer look at that plan.
Sheriff Matt LeBon says there's no question that a new facility is necessary. He says the Rice Street facility is failing. It surpassed its useful lifespan and just flat out dangerous to everyone inside the facility. But at this point, it's unclear whether Fulton County commissioners are willing to move forward with dropping millions to build a new jail. A team of architects, engineers, and consultants presented to the Fulton County Board of Commissioners proposed renderings to replace the crumbling Rice Street facility. It'll cost $1.75 billion and house 4,400 beds with expansive medical, mental health, and medical space with a capacity to hold nearly 4 times as many detainees than the existing Rice Street facility. Not all commissioners are sold on the potential facility, while others say it's clear what needs to be done.
I think the size of it is too big. It's too big. I do think the cost of it is too much.
We still got to take care of these inmates. We still have to make sure that they are housed in a safe fashion and that their welfare is provided for. And I just don't think we can continue to do that in the jail as it exists today.
Commissioners are discussing allowing voters to decide whether to approve a sales tax to help fund construction. But if voters do not agree, they're considering other options, such as raising the millage rate. Back to you.
Ariana, thank you so much. Happening today, Georgia lawmakers are expected to wrap up their special session, but there could still be some unfinished business over our voting maps. Liza Lucas joins us now with those details. Good morning, Liza.
Good morning, Cheryl. Yes, on Wednesday, a committee passed the Republican redrawn congressional map with a party line vote. And today, they are set to give final passage on that version, despite opposition from Democrats and other critics. Now, the GOP favored congressional map creates a new majority black district in parts of Fulton, Douglas, Cobb, and Fayette counties. But it also shifts the congressional district held by Democrat Lucy McBath into a district tailored for Republican Rich McCormick.
In creating a new black majority district, the new District 6, they've eliminated a minority opportunity district, which is 7.
Ken Lawler telling 11 Alive that it's likely the judge who ordered the maps be redrawn in the first place will review the Republican version and decide to redraw the maps without lawmakers' help using a map-making specialist. We will bring you the updates as the House is expected to send their version to the governor's desk today.
All right, Liza, thanks a lot. Just in a few minutes ago from Cobb County, Muss Ministries says it's now going to open its Hope House shelter tonight ahead of cold temperatures. It's located on Bells Ferry Road. If you need a warm place to stay, check in by 8 p.m. Chesley, how low are we expecting those temperatures to go?
Well, it will be colder this morning than they will be tomorrow night. We have a few more clouds that's going to move into the area, so temperatures will be back down into the 30s in some spots, of course, and to the 40s in others. But today, at least, it's very cold out there. You got temperatures in the 20s starting off this morning. You're at 27 degrees right now into Carrollton. You got 34 degrees in Atlanta, 31 over to Marietta, but 26 the current temperature in Duluth, 29 degrees in Athens, 27 degrees in Canton at the current hour. So, yeah, cold start. Need a light coat or a heavy jacket, at least for this morning. Through this afternoon, you may want to keep that on. It will be a cool afternoon. 58 degrees for the afternoon high temperature, despite the fact that we'll have mostly sunny skies all day today. Yeah, sun will be shining bright. Southwest breeze at about 7 miles per hour or less for today. High pressure is now in our vicinity, and so we're sitting pretty, especially with those light winds around. But this high pressure will start to slide over toward the east, and we'll get back into that southerly flow, especially by this afternoon. That does two things. We'll boost our temperature up a bit and also bring in some of that low-level moisture. I think we'll start to see it in the form of clouds. Right now, back off toward the west rest of us over into Texas. But we'll get some high, thin clouds in here starting tomorrow. At least tomorrow will be dry despite those clouds coming in. 40% chance for the rain comes to us by Saturday. Sunday, a 70% chance. A couple thunderstorms could accompany that as a cold front will move through the area. Will dry us out by Monday and also cool those temperatures back down on Monday as well. Forecast Strike model plays it out beautifully. You can see where we have fair skies all day today. After the sun sets, we'll start to see these clouds begin to push into the area. They'll be with us through the overnight going into Friday morning, starting you off with a mix of sun and clouds. We'll hold on to that through the afternoon, but stays dry at least until Saturday. That's when we'll get on some of these scattered showers. They'll be off and on through the day on Saturday, becoming a little bit more widespread as we head into the day on Sunday. A couple thunderstorms again could accompany that. Nothing severe right now, at least, but as we get closer, that could change. So we'll keep you updated on that. Right now, again, 70% chance for the rain. Temperatures stay in the 60s for the weekend. 68 for the high temperature on Saturday, Sunday 61, and then behind that front, we'll cool it down. Overnight lows going back down into the 30s, as you can see for next week, with temperatures only in the 50s for highs right on through Wednesday. Crash?
All right, Chezzy, the interstate's still filling up. Nothing catastrophic to talk about. SkyTracker took a little ride up to the northwest. There's our wreck on Cobb Parkway, blocking up that left lane there right at Lake Ackworth Drive, or Highway 92 if you prefer. But some big delays have developed. Let's roll over to the maps because I want to show you about this one. Let's take you all the way up there, and you can see a lot of that red. That's where we sit, Cobb Parkway. Again, Highway 41, Lake Ackworth Drive, which is also Highway 92, backing you all the way up, though, towards Dallas Ackworth Highway. So unfortunately, you're kind of stuck in the soup there. The I-20s filling up as we expect them to. Lithia Springs and Lithonia on the west and the east sides. And there's another shot of that West Expressway, I-20 near Fulton Industrial Boulevard. Boy, that sun's going to be awfully bright and beautiful.
This is Jerry Carnes live in Marietta, searching for the cheapest gas in town. The Gas Buddy app led us to this station selling gasoline for $2.49 a gallon. That's 54 cents a gallon below the state average. Both Gas Buddy and AAA have apps that can help you find cheap gas. Here are some other tips. Monday is the best day of the week in Metro Atlanta to buy gasoline. Demand is low early in the week, so stations will often lower the price. Saturday, the worst day of the week to buy gasoline in Metro Atlanta. Look for gas in the suburbs. It's typically much cheaper the further you get away from the city. And stations that have amenities like car washes will often lower the price at the pump, knowing they can make up for it with the money they make washing your car. Back to you.
All right, Jerry, thank you. So when it comes to work, some of you are interested in working from home, but right now there are some scammers taking advantage of your high interest. To find these jobs, a lot of people go on websites that showcase the openings. Okay, nothing wrong with that. But some open positions are just too good to be true. The Federal Trade Commission says nannies, caregivers, virtual personal assistants, and mystery shoppers are just some of the job listings scammers like to put out there. Tom Bartholomew from the Better Business Bureau says when you apply and they ask for your personal info, that's when it can go downhill.
The next thing you know, you're saying, okay, part of the hiring process, we need to get your tax information. So we need your social security number.
The best thing to do to make sure that job listing is real, you got to do some more research. Go to the company's website and also look them up on the Better Business Bureau website as well.
It is 6:56. Happy Hanukkah. Today is the first day of Hanukkah. The holiday lasts 8 days, and there's a lot going on across Metro Atlanta to celebrate. Tonight, Fulton County will light its menorah in the atrium of the Government Center. Festivities there start at 5.
Happening this Saturday, you can tune into 11 Alive to enjoy the 4th annual Atlanta Symphony Holiday Concert. The special starts at 7 p.m. It is filled with some of your favorite carols, so deck the halls with the whole family and celebrate the magic of the season. As the temperatures continue to get colder, one thing everybody needs, you might overlook this item: socks. The Odyssey Charter School in Noonan sent us this adorable photo. As you can see, a lot of socks here. With the help of their teachers, these third graders collected more than 1,900 pairs of socks, really crushing their goal. The socks will be donated to local shelters. Chezzy, you might need 2 pair this morning.
That's absolutely right. Temperatures are on the cool side, but we're going to warm it up. As we head toward noon today, temperatures will be right around 51 degrees. Our winds will shift to more southwesterly today, but they'll stay on the light side. 57 degrees by 3 o'clock. Going to call that sunny and cool, even though that's where we should be for this time of year. By 6 o'clock, we'll notice some clouds beginning to push into the area. High, thin clouds at best. Down to 51 degrees by 6. We'll be at 48 by 7 o'clock tonight. A little warmer tomorrow, and then the rain comes back to us over the weekend.
All right, heads up to Cobb County, Covington Highway at Glenwood. This wreck is blocking most of Covington Highway heading westbound, so big delays if you're coming in from Lithonia. Certainly, I'll have you an update at 7:26. Yeah, that's when.
Yeah, that's when we'll see you.
Yeah.
Are you going to be here?
I will be here.
All right, 7:26.
7:26.
All right, meet you there.
It's a date.
Yes.
Right.
Let's go. We'll go for coffee. They'll take care of that for
Let's
us.
do it.
Okay.
Hey, well, you guys will do 7:56. How about that?
It's a deal. It's a deal. Have a great day, everybody. Today's show's coming up next, and we'll see you back here for a Friday morning.